The next crisis for the European Union could come from one of its founding members, Italy. After weeks of talks following the general election in March, two populist parties have united, the Five Star Movement and the League, and they're staunchly anti-EU.
The European people, with the Italian vote, have taken a step closer to freedom from the constraints and cages that are bringing back to Europe hunger, instability and insecurity. The Italian vote allows us to rebuild a Europe founded on women and men rather than constraints and bureaucracy.
The man they put forward to be Prime Minister is an academic most people haven't heard of, Guissepe Conte. Some of the coalition's policies include billions of dollars in tax cuts, giving poorer families a monthly income of nearly $1,000, and reversing pension reforms that would lower the retirement age. So should Brussels be worried? The coalition hasn't given any details on how it's going to pay for all of this, and analysts warn such a spending spree would only increase Rome's deficit. The country's public debt is $2.7 trillion, or 132% of its GDP, the second highest in the region after Greece. Italy is the European Union's third largest economy, and a debt crisis there would impact the entire Eurozone. The Italian coalition is expected to challenge the EU on its foreign policy. One example is Russia. The populist leaders say they don't see Moscow as a military threat and want to have all EU sanctions lifted. Europe's relations with the Kremlin worsened after the annexation of Ukraine's Crimean Peninsula in 2014 and the recent poisoning of the former Russian spy, Sergei Skripal. In June, member countries will vote on whether to renew EU sanctions, and since all members must agree, Italy's opposition will bring those sanctions to an end. But closer to home, one of the alliance's most contentious proposals is what to do with refugees.
If
there are borders, a civil government should defend its borders. I make a call to officials of the Navy and Coast Guard. Save the lives you should save, but take them home. Take them home.
The League's Matteo Salvini is fiercely anti-immigration, and so are the policies of the alliance. Italy is the main destination for migrants travelling from North Africa and, along with Greece, has accepted the most. The coalition has made it a priority to deport 500,000 undocumented migrants and refugees living in Italy.
Yes, indeed, I fear these results because I've arrived here with all my thoughts and dreams, and I never thought that one day maybe I would have to go back or anything like that.
So is Italy entering a new era of hostility towards outsiders? And how will the EU deal with the country's new populists? Hyder Abbasi, The Newsmakers.